A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Second and 8.
So last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of it.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here we go.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, it's Mack, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now a play fake, Garoppolo. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
That extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Colts, nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. This one into the hands of Burton as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the play.
First down, Colts.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at its 2nd down. 10. This is Mack on the counter. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The ball carrier.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Edmonds on the tackle. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll run here with Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Check 31, check 31.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14, Colts 6.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. One for the set, boy. Teenage nigga. I'm a run to the bed until we all.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, it's Allen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Bills 21, Colts 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Like 80!
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Indianapolis.
Here we go. Hey, alert!
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So that one will be accepted. So a poor return exacerbated by a holding call makes this 1st and 10 back inside their own 5.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Come again. 53 is the mark.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
See what you got. Kill.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Stop your body. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. Watch the run. 58. Hey, hold. 58. Come on. Watch the screen. Pass.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Slam. Ship.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
By the wide receiver.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Colts.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 120. 13.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. You think you're going into halftime with a good size? Lead not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So the Colts now bringing the offense back onto the field as they'll go for 2. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Chris Boswell set.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw on 2nd down. O'Neal. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. O'Neal steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action. O'Neal. is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, O'Neal. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
1st and 10.
The opening week, certainly he didn't want to throw an interception, but the rookie got it out of the way. That's the first of his career.
Veterans throw interceptions week 1, week 2, week 3. It happens along the way. But you're right. He got out of the way. It's over. The big thing for him is, can he answer this question when he gets to the sideline? What did you see? Why did you make that throw? They'll work with it from there.
Now Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts first down.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
To kick off for Buffalo.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Third quarter starts with a run by Mack. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll go again here with Mack. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run here with Mack. Mack's got the first down and then some. And finally brought down at the 43. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
19 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Now a run with Mack. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Bills 28, Colts 21.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
58 to Mike. Come on. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Come to my work. We want it. Come on.
From the gun, O'Neal. And he's going to have the hook up to Burnett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
42-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. O'Neal. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Will Fuller, 42 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Colts 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And Justin Coleman brings him down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big conversion on 3rd for the Colts. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hines. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it with Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Bills 35, Colts 28. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Back to throw. O'Neal. And that is incomplete here.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
58, boy, 58. 58, come on. Let's go, D. 19 tight. 58, come on. Hey, let's get that ball here.
Operating from the gun. O'Neal. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
By Julian Blackman.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Their own 42-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Not much there, only a yard.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a third down and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The Colts on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Garoppolo now. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly gave it an attempt. They had a diminutive receiver like this running through the land of giants in the middle of the field, but they couldn't find enough room to get him the football.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he stopped immediately there.
Ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. O'Neal looking deep downfield. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Here we go. 70 range. 58, right over there. Yeah.
To throw on third down, O'Neal. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Taken from just outside the 30. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
41-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
On the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Colts ball carrier
decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And 4.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, it's Mack, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now Garoppolo. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Mack. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. O'Neal being chased out left. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the gun on 3rd down, O'Neal. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, O'Neal. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Off the play fake, O'Neal. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go again. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
To throw on second down, O'Neal. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's third and short.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Crunch time, defense. Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Ready?
From the gun on third down, O'Neal buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he is going to have the Bills first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, O'Neal. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Intended for Will Fuller. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. All day. All day. 15. Check 53.
To throw again. O'Neal eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
Check 99. Check 99.
Mixon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football.
Mike 55. Mike 55. You don't see me.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Sliding out of the pocket. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Third and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Check 26, check 26. Check it out, read.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Looking to throw on second down. O'Neal, he's letting this one go. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
Quit talking about it and bring it. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just want